Good evening, students. Hope you are doing well. So the purpose for making this video is the analysis of today's income tax question paper relating to CMA Inter. Okay. So first of all, I want to give you my opinion on this paper at the beginning itself. In my opinion, this question paper is too easy. In students' point of view, so it is a moderate question paper. Okay. So let's begin our discussion. The first question, so it's a descriptive part, section B. The first question which was covered in our material in miscellaneous topics, that is differences between revenue receipts and capital receipts. This is the question from there in miscellaneous topics chapter. Okay, so and the second question is relating to salaries, and it includes retirement benefits, gratuity, leave salary, and the pension. These are the retirement benefits. These benefits were retirement benefits were covered in our material in various problems. Okay, it's a too easy problem. Next question is income from house property. Income from house property. It's a too fundamental problem. So many of problems are there in our material like this. Too easy problem. Okay, so and one more important point here is B, question number 3B. So in my opinion, some of the students may feel difficult with this problem. Okay, so this is the problem which is relating to PGBP head of income, that too from 40B assessment of partnership firms. In my opinion also, this problem is some extent difficult. Okay, so of course you have two choice questions in this paper, no issue. Okay, 40B relating to assessment of partnership firms. Next one is question number 4A. This is from capital gain chapter with exemption under section 54EC. It's a too fundamental problem. So many of problems are there in our material relating to capital gain computation with exemptions. Okay, so too easy problem. So you can answer this question is very easily. It's a fundamental problem. And 4B. So my dear student, this is the question from income from other sources. Various incomes were given in the problem. You have to calculate the income from other sources from the details given here. Okay, this is also a too fundamental problem which was covered in our material. Okay, next one is fifth one, 5A. My dear students, this is the question which is relating to set off and carry forward, and it's also a too fundamental problem. These type of problems were covered in our material. So many of problems are there in CRD as well as assignment also. Okay, so and one more important point, 5B, last one is the total income problem. My dear students, this is the too fundamental problem relating to total income. But here something new in this problem is you need to calculate the total income as well as tax liability in two tax regimes, in default as well as optional. That is the something new in this problem. Okay, this is the last problem in this question paper, which is from total income. Need to solve this problem in two different options, default tax regime as well as optional tax regime. Of course, the heads involved in this problem is only two heads involved. One is house property, second one is PGBP. PGBP directly given in the problem. You have to calculate the house property head in a working note. That's something new in this problem, but too easy. Okay, so these are the questions covered in descriptive part. Okay, let's go to objective questions, MCQs. Section A, MCQs. My dear students, there are 6 MCQs involved in this. Each MCQ carries 2 marks. Okay, so I'll give you the details. Each and MCQ has taken from where. Okay, the first MCQ, it's relating to minors income, clubbing provision. It's a too fundamental MCQ. So many of points are there in our chapter, clubbing chapter. Minors income, to whom it will be clubbed. It's a clubbing provision related MCQ. It's a too easy MCQ. Okay. Next one is, this is the MCQ relating to PGBP head of income. In PGBP, there is a section called 40B, assessment of partnership firm. That too book profit related question. I think some students may feel difficult about this MCQ. I think, of course, in our material, this point was discussed already. The students who read our material are perfectly answer this question very easily. So, next question is, next MCQ is sapling seedling. It's a nursery related question. It's an agricultural income. It was covered in exempted incomes chapter in our material. Please go and verify agricultural income definition. Agricultural includes sapling and seedling also. Okay, it's an exempted income question. It's too fundamental question and too easy. It was already covered in our material, right? Next one is capital gain related MCQ, which is capital gain relating to exemption relating to capital gain under section 54. It's also a too fundamental question from capital gain chapter. Have you understood? And next one is, my dear student, this one covered in our material in PGBP head of income in section 32. There is a section called section 43 explanations. This is a question relating to explanation 5 to section 43. Explanation 5 to section 43B. Explanation 5 to section 43 subsection. Please go and verify that explanations. Explanation 5 deals with this provision. Personal buildings brought into business. Explanation 5 applicable. Any other personal asset brought into business, explanation 5 does not attract it. Therefore, actual cost to be recorded in the books of accounts as it is. You can claim depreciation on actual cost. So, I think some students may feel difficult with this MCQ also. Of course, it was also covered in our material in section 32. Okay, there is a concept question also there relating to this. Okay, and the last MCQ in this question paper is, this is from TDS TCS chapter, withdrawal of cash from bank, post office or cooperative bank. So TDS related MCQ. This is also an easy MCQ. The students who prepared the TDS chapter can answer this MCQ very easily. Okay, so my dear students, these are the questions involved in today's question paper relating to CMA intern. So finally, my conclusion is, in my opinion, the paper is too easy because all these questions were covered in our material in various areas. Okay, so students who prepared our material well can answer this question paper very easily and comfortably. Okay, so in this question paper, there are two questions in which some of the students may feel difficult. That is first one. This is from miscellaneous topic chapter, differences between revenue receipt and capital receipt. I think some students were neglected such chapter, but here the question taken from last chapter of the year syllabus, that is miscellaneous topics. So that too, the problem is too easy, but it was taken from ending syllabus in our material, that is from miscellaneous topics. That's why some students may feel difficult about this question. And another question in which also some students may feel difficult, that is PGBP. It's a 40B related question, assessment of partnership forms. Except these two questions, rest of the paper is too easy. Okay, so my dear students, this is the analysis of income tax question paper, today's income tax question paper. Okay, hope you are understood. So thank you all of you.
Now I think you are in relief mode. Yes, the purpose of this video is I want to share my opinion on today's IDT paper. Just on I want to share opinion only IDT, that means GST portion only. Now, as usual, the first session is MCQs. Now in these MCQs, the total 9 MCQs related to the GST. That is a good thing for us. Now the two, which is a direct MCQs only. These MCQs from exemptions, e-commerce operator, this is also easy. Study material question, this is study material question. This is also study material recent MQP question, and this is also study material MCQ. This is also direct MCQ, which I covered in marathon also. Now this is also direct MCQ. I covered this MCQ in marathon also, and I think you may feel little bit confused in this MCQ, but this is also one of the direct MCQ only, but you may feel little bit tough. And this is also I covered in marathon session also regarding this composition dealer. Now this is also direct MCQ. Out of 9, just 1 or 2 MCQs only the in confused mode, and remaining all direct and easy. This is my opinion. Now we are all expected that 2 theory questions will come from first chapter, right? Now here it is, 6A and 6B. 6A and 6B, which are direct questions from the first chapters of GST, explain the concept and features of indirect taxation, who are the members of GST Council, and state any 5 recommendations that can made by GST Council. Both are 7, which is a very easiest questions. Now come to 7th part. Now this 7A, I think this is a little bit unexpected question only. 7B, which is from valuation of insurance. Now this problem is came from valuation chapter. It is a little bit unexpected. I am agree with that. That question is only the unexpected. But whereas 7A, the 1 and 1B are regarding the RCM, which are easiest question. This 1 and 2. 7A is from RCM chapter, and 7B is a valuation, but unexpected. Okay, majority of the student, I think 7A they will take as a choice. And come to 8A and 8B. 8B is always reserved for valuation, customs valuation. Now come to your 8A, which is from ITC chapters. Now in previous day before strategy also I discussed the conditions regarding the claiming of ITC. Now this problem is framed on that only. Now this is based on the conditions to claim ITC, which is I discussed this problem in marathon session also, if you remember, which is a direct question only, and easiest question, which is for 7 marks. And whereas 8B, customs valuation, I covered this valuation problem, which is a direct problem in masterminds material. Also these 2 problems are covered in masterminds material and also in guest questions. Now I think you are one of the happiest person regarding the GST part I am sharing. Now are you feel comfortable in regarding the GST part? Have a nice day. All the best for next exams.